Hello everyone, welcome to Mishi Arts. Today I'm here with a new tutorial of this cute little square motif. This is basically a square which I'll be using. This you can say a lace motif, or you can say um, a motif that can be used in variety of things. So let's get started. For this you'll be needing some yarn. I am using here 3-ply yarn that is easily available anywhere in the market, or whatever yarn suits you, you can use it. This is the one I bought from the wool shop Islamabad, and they are providing the best quality and all the sort of yarns, and it is also like you can say 3-ply DK yarn. And you'll be needing a hook. For this I am using 3mm hook. You'll be needing a tapestry needle, and you'll also be needing a scissor. So let's get started. First of all, you are going to chain 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After making 8 chains, you are going to slip stitch into your very first chain, and this will make a circle. Now you have to make chain 2 and one more chain. These 2 chains will be counted as our first double crochet, and this chain 1 is a part of our pattern. So now we have to make 12 double crochets. In between we are going to make 1 chain. So 3 chains and a double crochet. Moving on, chain 1, again double crochet. So now if we count in total, we have 1, 2 and 3 double crochets. In this way we are going to make 12 double crochets, and in between every double crochet we are going to chain 1. Chain 1 and double crochet. Chain 1, double crochet. And one more thing I would like to suggest, that you have to take this end of your yarn all the way around so that it is not visible, and at this point or any point you like, you can cut this so it won't be seen. So see, this is the wrong side and this is the right side. It looks tidy if your work is neat and all your yarn tails are hidden. So how many now we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is our 10th double crochet, 11, and last is 12th. After making 12 double crochets, and in every double crochet, in between every double crochet we have chain 1. At the last point we are going to chain 1 and slip stitch into our second chain, that is not into the third chain. We have to slip stitch into our second chain. So round 1 is complete. Moving on, what we have to do, we have to make 2 chains. This will count as our first double crochet. Now we have to make 2 double crochets into chain 1 space. So 1 and this is 2. Now the next stitch we have is of double crochet of our previous row. So we are going to make double crochet on that stitch. Next we have chain space. In this we are going to make 2 double crochets. Next we have is the stitch Again, chain 1 space in which we have to make 2 double crochets. Now this is our last chain 1 space. In that we are going to make 2 double crochets and our round is complete. We are going to do slip stitch into our very second chain and our round is complete. Moving on, we have to make 2 chains, and now this is a bit tricky one, so please be careful in watching it out. Chain 2, we are going to make 3 double crochets together. So this will be counted as our first double crochet. Now in the second one, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over, put into the next stitch, pull through, yarn over, pull through only 2 loops. So in total now you have 3 stitches on your hook. 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. This is called 3 double crochets together. Now 1, 2 and 3. You have to make 3 chains. Let me do it again. Yarn over into the very next stitch. Pull through only 2 loops. Yarn over into the next stitch. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So now you have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over into the next stitch. Yarn over, pull through only 2 loops. See, in this one we only had 3 loops on our hook because our 2 chain was counted as first double crochet. In this we are having 4 loops on our hook and we have to pull through all the 4 loops. Again, chain 3. Now let me do it and you have to watch it. Three chains. Again. And remember, you don't have to skip any of the stitches. You have to work in all the stitches. The difference is that you have to make 3 double crochets together. And this will form something like this. So in total we will be having these patterns, these hills, or you can say these small hills. We are going to get 12 of these. Be careful while you are counting because it has to be the same as we are making a square, so the calculation has to be the same, or otherwise you are not going to get the 4 corners. You will be getting more or less. We have made this our last set of 3 double crochets together, and now we are going to slip stitch into our last. In this way we are going to have these 12 sets of 3 double crochets together. Moving on, we are going to make chain 2, and now we will be making extra 4 chains. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. So in total we made 6 chains. After making 6 chains, yarn over and make a double crochet into this top of the very top of our 3 double crochets together. Again we are going to make 4 chains. Now we have to make the corner of our square. So yarn over 2 times, and into this stitch we are going to make a treble. Now we have to make 4 chains, yarn over 2 times, and we are going to make the same treble into the same stitch we made before. So this will be the first corner of our square. Moving on, chain 4, yarn over into the next top hill. We are going to make a double crochet, chain 4, double crochet into the next top hill. So after every 2 blocks we are going to make this corner. So chain 4, yarn over 2 times, and into the next top hill we are going to make the treble. Chain 4, yarn over 2 times, into the same stitch we are going to make treble. Again, chain 4, double crochet into the next, chain 4, double crochet into the next one. We have made 2 corners of our squares. Now we are on our third corner, chain 4, yarn over 2 times, into the top of our hill we are going to make a treble. Chain 4, again yarn over 2 times and a treble. Chain 4, double crochet into our next stitch. Chain 4, double crochet into the next one. Chain 4. Now we are on our last corner, and at the top we are going to make a treble. Chain 4 and again treble into our same stitch. After that, chain 4, and remember we made 6 chains in the starting of this row, so into the very second one we are going to slip stitch. This round is complete. So as you can see, 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th corner of our square. Now this is going to take the shape of square. Chain 2, and into these 4 chain space we are going to make 4 double crochets. After making 4 double crochets, we have to make a double crochet on this double crochet of our previous round. Again we have 4 chain 4 space, in this we are going to make 4 double crochets. Now we have this treble. So in this one we are going to make a double crochet. At the corner we have to make a square, we have to make a pointed corner for the square. So in this part we are going to make 2 double crochets, chain 3, 2 double crochets into the same chain 4 space. So see, here you have a corner like this. Moving on, double crochet. Now we have next 4 chain spaces. In this we are going to make 4 double crochets. We are here on our last you have to make a slip stitch into this very first last we made 2 chains. Okay, so now what we have to do, now we are moving to our last row, and this is the very easiest row which we have to make. So moving on, you have to start with 2 chains. That will be count as our first double crochet and chain 1. So total 3 chains you have to make, in which 2 chains will be count as our first double crochet and chain 1 will be the part of our pattern. So now what you have to do, you have to leave this stitch and into the very next one we are going to make a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and into the very next one we have to make double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch and double crochet into the next one. Let me come to the corner, and what you have to do at the corner I am going to explain you. You simply have to make chain 1, leave a skip a stitch and a double crochet. Now we are here at the corner. We are going to chain 1, and now what we have to do at the corner, the same thing we did before. 2 double crochets, chain 3 and 2 double crochets. I hope it's clear. You simply have to make in these 3 chain space, this is the corner, so you have to make 2 double crochets, chain 3, 2 double crochets. Next we are going to chain 1, and the same pattern we are going to follow. Skip this stitch, and into the next one we are going to make a double crochet. Chain 1, skip a stitch, and into the very next stitch we have to make a double crochet. In the same way we are going to continue till we are now, when you will be coming on to this corner, you simply have to make 2 double crochets, chain 3, 2 double crochets. Moving on, at this corner you have to do the same thing, and at this corner also you have to do the same thing. After doing this, your pattern is complete, and you are going to slip a stitch into the very second chain. So you have to do the slip stitch into this space. Okay, so our pattern is complete, and after completing it will look something like this. And you simply have to weave your ends when you have finished. You simply have to fasten off and hide all the tails. So you can see this is the wrong side, you cannot see any of the tails over here, and this is the right side. so it gives a very neat look if you are weaving your ants properly. So please do suggest, do comment on my videos if you have any query, any question, or any option and opinion you want to give me. So it will be very nice and I'll appreciate it if you give me any suggestions or any sort of words if you have in your mind. Please do subscribe to my channel if you have not yet subscribed for more such videos, and do share my videos, do comment, and have a great day. Thank you so